Let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion.
Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. On the wing, Bridges misses the three. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise. Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
I'm off the line, stupid. Gonna go to SGA and try to freaking break the basketball.
And here is Gilgeous Alexander.
Come on, bro.
And he gets it to go.
And looking to get stronger, Homer fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Brunson draws the double.
Well, are you going to off-ball too?
He takes it in. And here is Bridges.
Oh, boy.
The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by Hart.
You got to stop.
Here's New York.
That's
a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an
Look at
impact
you.
defensively.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I was able to talk to Mark Dagnall for a minute. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You can get lucky, though.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Back to Brunson. Here's Towns. And he uses the glass on the
Get
wing.
off me. You can't just run around not in the paint. Can't expect Holmgren to save you.
Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Holmgren ain't going to save you. Can't even save you against freaking
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Holmgren ain't going to. Back to make it.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up 2 there.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is
Suck
a
it.
bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hang on, buddy. I said defensive center. You're fucking pussy.
Is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Brunson outside. And again, New York with the touchdown.
That's
You keep
business
making
right
those
there.
stupid
Jalen
ass,
Brunson,
dumbass
the
shots,
catch,
though. Just
shoot,
making
and on to the
fucking
next
good ass.
play.
Right side, Williams.
Oh, you like that defense? A little tighter, isn't
Oklahoma
it?
City moving the ball around.
Better defense, huh?
Here's Hartenstein.
I think I'm going to have to put
It's
somebody
holding
else
by
on the
Karl
field.
Anthony Towns.
Put somebody else on the field. Maybe OG or...
Brunson outside. Towns high post. The layup off target. Thunder trailing by 3.
Yeah, man, I don't like
And we
that.
have
Man.
it.
I don't like that. Yep, I think we're gonna put OG on you.
Intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
Well, it's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
1:11 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. It's rebounded by New York.
You choked. You missed the dunk shot.
Brunson outside. Towns for three.
He might
It's good for his second make. He's
They're getting
made 2 or 3
green
so far.
Can't do it.
A whole lot of everything for Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
.35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Knicks leading by 6. Hart, wide open, he fires. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Holmgren with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Dort. And it's in there.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Driving inside.
Get fucking dunked on my
Good dunk by Achua.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. New York ahead, up 9.
This could be new.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put
You're looking at
it.
Anybody else, like anytime.
When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are.
Look at that. What are you
don't
doing?
Get there without
doing a
that
360 in the swing of your beer. It's not even on the ground and you're still making the fucking shot.
Hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
What the fucking, like, what settings you got on? Like, you're fucking Jenny. You're Jenny for later. That's so stupid. Not really.
Here's on an open. Puts up a 3.
Actually, I should
Wiggins
have.
with the rebound. And they're trailing by 8.
You rim running.
Caruso with the ball.
Straight to the rim.
And the officials calling for a 3-second
Yeah, I
violation.
give you fucking.
And you can see what he wanted to do there. It was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here.
Substitution.
Here's Brunson.
All you did was sign
He has 6. Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Here's Hart. New York with a new 14. Towns with it. He's defended by Hartenstein. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
Beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
We know Doris at Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Thunder trailing by 10. Hartenstein inside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Bridges. Shot left block. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Brunson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Brunson with it. Dort covering. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Stolen by Brunson. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Back to Hart. Brunson with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Holmgren with the steal. There's the three. Pass to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Anunoby with it. Williams picks him up. And Towns throws it down.
Timeout. Oh, Mr. Towns.
Don't do it.
It can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 10. Pass to Williams. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Knicks ball.
1:05 left in the first half. Brunson scanning the floor. Now Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Williams. The baseline jumper goes down. The Knicks leading by 8. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Here's Shamet. Bangs home the trifecta. Shamet's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Knicks lead by 13. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Thunder trailing by 13. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Doors. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
To the inside. Anunoby. It's deflected. Here's Williams. It's over Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
Yeah, get fucking defended that big body pump.
That's on
Big
Jalen
body.
Brunson. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And Hart has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 9 to the middle. Stolen by Brunson. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Pass to Bridges. Brunson with it. And Hart has it in the corner. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Hart's got 5.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Here's Hart. He's got 5. Back to Towns. Shoots over Caruso. Towns, no luck.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Bucket is good.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Down low. Here's Hart. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Anunoby. Brunson outside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Out to the right wing. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Poke loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. So it's the Knicks now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Williams. Count that bucket. Williams has got 6 points.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Back to McBride. In the corner. Shamet with it. From outside, off the mark. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Caruso. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Pass to Achua. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now here's Caruso. Oklahoma City moving it around. A drive by Holmgren. Robinson pulls it in. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Inside. And finished off by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And a fast break now for the Knicks. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thunder trailing by 10. Pass to Williams. Robinson with the block.
This is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
6 seconds left in the third. Tries the spin move. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 10-point lead. Here's Bridges. Rebound by Wallace. So it's the Thunder now. Here's Wiggins. And yes, it's good. Wiggins has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder. Towns wide open. And
you better get your settings right, boy. You better get them right.
And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Is the mid-range from Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you.
And one. And one. And one.
Give him those looks.
And one.
What a play there. The hoop.
Let's go.
And Oklahoma City making a change here.
And
look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball
fucking
around,
playing,
shifting
bitch.
the defense,
Seatbelt, bitch.
and just
Oh my God, you just got.
Pass to Towns. And
You
the
got this.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Now Dort. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And that one is off. Back to Towns. And Towns
The old give and
throws
go.
it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Wallace outside. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Knicks leading by 14. Brunson outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Not a ball stopper on the
Oh my
wing.
God, double,
Bridges
double.
with the helper.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Holmgren. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Towns. Wiggins with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Holmgren. And the rejection by Towns. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Aaron Wiggins. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:57 left to play in the final quarter. And Towns throws it down.
Late
See, I
in the
can do it too,
game,
boy.
Up big, they
I can do
continue
it too.
to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Holmgren. Picked his pocket. To the inside. Pass to Hart. Towns up top. Bridges, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 19. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jalen Brunson.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Anunoby, good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Back to Holmgren. Mitchell left side. 6 on the shot clock. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. New York with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. Brunson goes in. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Brunson. Over Mitchell.
Mitchell. First personal foul. 13 foul.
That free throw missing.
Jalen Johnson at the line for two.
And he sinks the second. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Brunson. From deep three-point territory.